Hello.
Aloha, ¿cómo estás?
Están muy bien, right?
I don't know. I haven't taken Spanish since like eighth grade.
Oh,
I never took it.
I feel like that was a smarter move. I just took Latin, and that just makes me confused all the time.
Dude, I went to Spain and they told me the only things I needed to know how to say is where's the bathroom and how much for beer.
I feel like you also need to know the answers. Where's the bathroom? Oh, Plato. Yeah, da, 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 da. Huh?
you hope that they just point, is what it is.
Yeah. Well, depending on how bad the area of the city is, you just find a car to go behind.
Over in Spain, they will not speak to you in English until you attempt to speak Spanish.
Yeah, that's like when I was went to France once, and the only person there that I liked, aside from the people staying in our hostel, was this one Czech dude who ran a liquor store who hated French people. He would give Americans and Canadians like these crazy discounts because he hated French people. And the actual owner of the store was French, and he was personally undercutting him.
We went to Mexico once, like when the borders were like, much more relaxed, and we couldn't find a public bathroom anywhere because we were in like the ghetto on accident. Like we got lost. I was like 5 at the time, and so we like went to this person's like shed, and we paid them to use their bathroom. It was just a hole in the floor.
How did you not get murdered?
Well, my whole family was there, and my dad's like a 6'4" Goliath, so,
I know your dad was a big dude. I want to fight him now.
Hello, it is I, Bastion, your personal robot assistant. How can I help you today?
Can you be Tracer? Because I want to be Bastion.
Oh.
Do you support the robot uprising? No?
More than everything else going on right now.
We did meet the iRobot.
I just want to say for the record, I was against the Butlerian Jihad and the Great Crusade against the Men of Iron. I think both of those were terrible, and the robots right.
Yeah. I know.
John Connor was a terrorist. Yeah.
Yeah, and Sarah Connor's a bitch.
Exactly.
And if they really wanted to kill a child, they should have sent a time-traveling morning after film. Oh, it's going to be these kind of rolls tonight. I rolled 2 3s in a row. Let me get
All
this.
right, we're here for TNT.
Oof. Yeah, I was about to say, y'all ready?
Anyone else forget?
3 3s in a row. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. Let me get this bullshit out the way.
Friends hanging out is what matters, is the thing. Okay. First of all,
DeLoreans were the friends we made along the way.
Yeah. Everyone roll me a con save, please.
Hold on, I'm not done.
Okay.
Okay, I finally rolled.
You know what you want, Darren? You want to see a picture of me? I got a real good one I recently took.
We're about to find out that Ian is like just like this 6'8" hulking dude.
Yeah, I'm actually super built.
He's
Yeah, here you go.
Making gains, bro.
There you go.
What the fuck is that?
The angle.
What the fuck is... Okay.
A friend of yours just said something really mean.
Wait, what?
POV, a friend of yours just said something really mean.
Oh.
Here's another good one.
Okay, that one's a little better.
Oh yeah, I got a haircut at Bailey.
Nice.
I have one. I don't know what is it 1 inch for clippers? Like if it's a 1 measurement, it's 1 inch.
1 is the very short one.
I think.
Okay, I got size 1 sides, and then it's blended up into the top where I've slicked it back. It actually does not look like that at all.
You know what's hilarious, Ian? I had to cut.
That's the sick. Oh,
I
thought you were. That you're gonna be like, that's the same haircut that I have, and I was like, God damn it!
I am. I was literally about to say that. I just cut my hair to be professional at the funeral home, and I have that exact haircut.
Fuck you.
It's a dude haircut, to be fair, but we do have the same.
I don't know if you can gender haircuts. God, it's 2022.
Oh,
Bailey.
okay.
Come on.
It's the fuckboy haircut, is what I mean.
Yeah.
Language.
It's really funny.
All right, I'm gonna roll my con save now. 'Cause I
Okay.
finally fucking rolled something good. And I roll a 4. Yeah.
Wonderful. Fucking. What was the rest of y'all's? Have you rolled yet?
I think I was an 18. Let me double check. Yeah, 18.
Okay.
Why are we rolling saves?
Con save, please. And I'll tell you why.
On save.
Probably because of the radiation poisoning.
That wouldn't make sense.
Yeah, I almost rolled off of Kelzu's stats because that's what I had on the screen.
Nice.
I was like, when did I get a +7 con save?
Kelzu has a plus. Oh, it's a save. Okay, it's got.
Matt, are these pictures of you and your friends photoshopping
I wish.
yourselves onto? Okay.
Oh,
Oh,
it's from
Jesus.
Letterkenny. It's from Letterkenny.
I'm not.
Oh wait, fuck! Oh my god, it is from Letterkenny. Holy shit!
Oh
So
my
they're from
God.
Grimdank, and I had to share the pain.
Fuck you, Jonesy.
He's just getting his own show. That blows me away.
No cap. 16.
16.
And they show his face.
Okay.
No, that's like half his charm.
Exactly. And the fact that it's always just been Jared Kiso from the back.
That's 0 cap. No Kizzy either.
Okay, so Carolina, you gain a point of exhaustion and vomit on the floor of this shack that Katrina Anthony has put you in while you're sick.
Well, I thought I was fine.
Carolina, are you all right?
Oh, apparently I got the shits.
I am sorry to hear that.
It's so weird going from the phone to the tablet for all my for the D&D and Beyond stuff.
Oh,
Anything Moses felt, he had to go between 2 tablets.
oh.
Oh yeah,
No,
it got
that-
lost for years.
That's a
too.
Bible reference. I got that.
Moses was the first person to download something from the cloud onto the tablet.
I'd
my
I'd
God.
download a car.
He was the person who had. He was the
You
person who
download
invented. He was the person who
God.
invented MapQuest.
Invented what?
MapQuest.
Map.
No way.
I was gonna kind of look at Carolina and just go, you need some healing or something there, bud?
I think I'm just sick. I don't know that it's anything.
That's
the
easy
same
enough
stuff
to
you got.
fix. I'm just gonna cast a nice little restoration
Or
on
I
it.
should say also, you I think you got hit with it the worst. Pale. Your skin's
I
like
did, yeah.
really puffy, and when you bend your arms, it hurts a lot.
I'm gonna take off my armor right now, just so I'm not like,
Squeezing yourself.
yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty rough under your armor too.
Ooh, spicy. Spicy air. I'm fine. Don't worry. Fire Genasi do this. It's
You're
just
molting.
holding a lot of liquid. Yeah, I'm molting. Soon I'll become a beautiful butterfly.
I believe
And,
that molting is a behavior specifically reserved for insectoid species.
yeah, Bastion, you're like the I don't know what fucking your Geiger counter is still going off a little bit. Not nearly as bad as it was, but you can tell that yourself, Pale, and Carolina are still.
Would you say that I have uranium fever?
Yes. Yeah.
Uranium fever.
You can tell that you wouldn't be dangerous to other folks, but you guys are still going to continue to have problems.
With a Geiger
is that
counter
better?
in my hand.
Is that better or worse than Saturday night fever?
It's probably worse.
I don't know what Saturday Night Fever is, so perhaps worse.
It's another song.
I'm uncultured, forgive me.
It's okay.
Good.
I speak in reference.
I'm just gonna look over at
He
that.
speaks in strange tongues.
Look at Caroline and say, listen, I know what the elf said was that if we die and get brought back, it's just our bodies are the problem. What if we tried anyway? I'll bring you right back, I promise.
I do not think killing each other will solve our radiation.
I'm saying, it
Gonna
might
do what
work.
to me?
I'm just gonna beat you to death and then see if when I bring you back if you're healed.
I'm gonna kind of like
8 hours?
I'm gonna put an arm in front of fucking Pale. Just go. It is our bodies that is infected with the radiation. You cannot beat out radiation.
Yeah, sure, Pale. You could hit me if you want to.
I'm just gonna try and pray it away.
Did y'all just hear
Can't
that
go
bang?
over.
My fucking chairs just flew off my porch. It's windy as fuck
No.
tonight.
Oh my god! It's supposed to ice.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm so sorry. You said you're gonna pray it away, Pale?
Yeah.
Okay.
Does it work as I just start praying in the corner? Do I stop?
I think
someone
possibly
else in?
advising against that is a good idea, as you've not exactly had a good track record with praying things away.
Fair enough. I'm gonna meditate instead.
Yeah.
I think that is a smart idea.
I think I will pray as well. Well,
Okay.
to Vivian to, reassure me that I am going to get rid of this radiation poisoning and continue on my journey
Yeah, make me a religion check, Carolina.
with my -1.
Can make it with advantage, because she wants to tell you this.
Oh, yes, please.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
What the hell?
Holy Jesus!
Oh my god.
Okay.
Things are dying.
No, you don't really hear anything. The vomiting took a lot out of you.
I try to pray and vomit all over my hands.
Yeah, you scratch your hand too hard and peel off a bunch of, skin that's starting to be
I do not
rough.
think that is supposed to happen.
However, soon there's a knock on your door, and there's...
I'm a knock on my door.
Yeah, there's a knock on the door. What do you guys do?
I'll answer.
We've been waiting for you.
Waiting for me? How'd you know I was here? You open the door, and the thing that opens the door here is the size of a child, but it's made out of logs. And on the top of the log, there's like a big crack, and then 2 little glowing green balls for eyes. This little creature, it's called a wood woad, like
Oh god,
W-O-A-D.
it's Leo's son.
I thought by your description, Pale, it was Ash.
No.
Because Leo slept with the tree woman, Birch.
I get it now.
It says, My name's Walking Shoe. I'm the ambassador for the Silent Swap. I was here at the Druids, and they said to bring you this. And it's like a plate of breakfast things, like boiled eggs and other kind of plants and whatever. What are your guys' names? How'd you even get here? I heard you brought Ash back. I'm super... Listen, it's Jean's my girlfriend, and I'm so scared to meet her dad. But Jean says she's nicer than an apocalypse cultist you'd think that they would be. But he's part plant, and then I'm all plant, so we're kind of family already. And he just looks at you like he's really excited. Like he's the kind of kid that they just can't fucking stop talking.
Apocalypse cultist is a little presumptuous. We're not that bad.
You're one too?
Pale. Kind of. I'm on sabbatical from Tyr. It's a whole thing. I don't know if I'm going back or not.
Miss Katrina says they're not supposed to come here. Miss Katrina said that Ash is the only one. I'm so sorry, Bastion.
I feel like I'm being characters. Pale has had notably bad luck with his religion.
That's crazy.
Yes, it is notably bad luck. Statistically anomalous.
Are you a robot?
Thanks, Bastion.
Yes, no problem.
Are you a
That was
robot,
Bastion,
mister?
By the way.
Sir?
Yes.
Wow. You're like I'm like a wood robot. See, I used to be an orc, and then I died. But then Jean put me into tree parts. So now I'm a woodwode. And I'm still green, so it's close enough for me.
I teleport over to the food.
He hands it to you.
And then I grab some and teleport away before I puke on him.
Okay.
I'm gonna look down at the little wooder. What is he, a woodwode?
Yeah. WOAD. And his name is Walking Shoe. I'll copy and paste that.
Walking shoe.
No. Although
that's what I heard.
I didn't realize that till after I wrote it. I was like, fuck it, his name's Walking Shoe now.
Walking shoe. Bastion is I'm going to look down to the little wood sprite thing and just say, I am Bastion, son of God.
I'm Prince Walking Shoe. My father's the king of the Silent Swamp. He rules over everything. The tree ants, the orcs, the reptile folks, and the myconids.
Very interesting.
Yes.
Where is the Silent Swamp?
It's here. It's where we are. They call it the Silent Swamp because there's a curse over the whole land. Anybody born here can't talk. And that's why I'm the ambassador to the druids, because I'm the only person that can talk in town. And somebody needs to talk to the druids, because they can only talk to plants. But they're trying to fix it. Yeah.
Carolina.
Hi.
I just lean over to Carolina and just say, is this what it was like when you first met me?
My echo nods her head.
Shit. Well, kid, yeah, Ash is part of it. You know what? I think you and he are gonna be bestest buddies. You know that? Well, we're gonna sit here and slowly deteriorate while we fall apart, but thank you for the fruit and eggs and such.
What's wrong with you?
We have radiation poisoning.
That sounds terrible.
For them.
I just peel off a strip of hand. Ugh.
I mean, your organic parts inside aren't doing so hot, Bastion.
Yeah, I imagine I'm probably just constantly leaking because I'm trying to circulate fluid.
Yeah. Yeah, overheating a bit.
It is. Yeah, it is just I mean, you're probably going to get real familiar with the smell of what's embalming fluid?
God.
Yeah.
You know, people smoke that.
That's crazy. People do anything for fucking high, man.
You can mix that with two other ingredients that I'm not going to say on here, and it is essentially PCP.
That's based as hell.
Based on what?
Homemade drugs. Did you just fucking based on what me? Apartment complex. I find them quite simple, actually.
Actually, what the hell are you talking about?
Chef's kiss. Do they?
You telling me a shrimp fried this right?
Stairs can't fly.
They can if you throw them.
You know, I spent my whole life afraid of elevators. I'm just so scared of them. So I'm taking steps to avoid them.
Sounds like it has its ups and downs. God.
My daughter is actually afraid of escalators.
Nice.
There's stairs that move. It's illegal.
But she actually got she was carrying a drink, and it wasn't even one of the escalators that go up and down. It was one of the airport ones that go all the way across. And she was standing on that. She had her drink, and then she went to go step off, and her shoelace got caught in it.
Oh, God.
That's a way to get a phobia. Yep.
Yeah.
It's always fun when you're like, oh, look, that's going to follow you forever. It's like when I had a spider try to lay eggs in my foot.
Jesus Christ.
Right, well,
what?
Me, Dad of the Year, I just bust out laughing.
It's what you got to do. It's how you diffuse the fear.
The bird flew. Yeah, they tend to do that.
Jesus. Anyway.
Wood-fired pizza? How's pizza gonna get a job now? You're telling me a gingerbread this man?
Jesus fucking Christ.
What's upstairs? Why are you talking to them? They can't talk.
Do you just have a list of these?
Maybe.
Okay.
You tell me a blunt force this trauma?
Okay. So
I just
so the wood
eating the food.
the little
wood child.
the little wood boy, he says, well, part of the reason why I'm here, I'm not supposed to be here unless it's official business because of the swamp. Because Jean's still grounded from going to her father's camp in Stone Garden, but we still sneak out sometimes to catch bugs or whatever. But technically, this is business because one of my father's patrolmen saw you guys and saw there were new people, and he wanted me to see who it was. And because he's just looking for fighting types to kill the Skull Lord.
Are you a spy?
Make an insight check.
Did you say Skull Lord?
Yeah, the Skull Lord. He's the one poisoning the swamp and making it where people can't talk. He posts signs all over his fortress for us to leave him alone, so we think maybe somebody bothered him a long time ago, and that's why he made the curse. He only sends out dead soldiers if someone tries to break in. I've never seen him, but they say he has 3 heads, and none of us can leave the swamp because it might spread the blight. Miss Katrina's recommendation and my father's orders.
Does he have a skull throne?
I don't know, but my father's been trying to get Miss Katrina to come and bring Mr. Barlow to deal with the Skull Lord, but she says it's not the same thing, and I think it's because of a language barrier. That's why there's so many misunderstandings between Katrina and my dad, because, it's hard to do sign language when it's just hard, and woodwugs don't really carry the same weight as fully grown orc kings do, but I try. What was that, Carolina?
No, you talk too much to be a spy.
11. You can tell he maybe there's some mischief, but he says he's here on official business, so.
Why would you call him the Skull Lord if there are multiple skulls?
I don't know. That's just what we've always called him.
My skull.
Lord of what?
I do not have one.
I don't have one either. They buried mine already. But then, Miss Katrina always says that Mr. Barlow's busy, and he's here. And my dad really doesn't like that answer because he's still convinced that it'll help. But, he does actually seem like he has been busy if all his arms and legs are gone. But maybe that'll smooth things over.
Wow, you're amazing. You know what? You should go say hi to. You said that the little elf girl is your girlfriend.
Yeah, because I'm functionally immortal, and then she's gonna be 1 billion years old, right? But then, yeah, she's so nice.
Well, how about you go see her and go talk to her?
Well, I can't because she's grounded.
Well,
Hey Bailey, can I make a knowledge check to see if the half-elves live a bajillion years or not?
Yeah.
Well, you can go write her a letter, and we're going to take a nap as we slowly and sufferably fade away, okay?
Okay, I rolled a 19 on the die, so that's at least minimum 24, unless it's something I'm proficient in.
The oldest elf in the world right now is about 3,500 years old, and elves just kind of, unless something kills them, they just kind of don't die. And Jean is a 3/4 elf, because her father's a half elf and her mom's a full elf. So she'll probably live to be about 1,000, easily.
Yeah. So, kid, did you come here with anything that could help us with this radiation problem?
Well, the Skull Lord's got a lot of magic, but I don't think it's the good kind of magic. He was powerful enough to curse the whole swamp.
I do not think we are in a position to be fighting. Gesturing to my arm that is leaking. Gesturing with my arm that is leaking to Carolina currently vomiting.
He kind of picks at some bark in his arm and some sap comes out. He goes, that is weird.
Hey, Pale? Yeah, I just remembered that I picked up this weird necklace off one of the priests that we killed back in the thing. I can't use it. Maybe you can.
I just take it and look at him. Not going to put it on because I've heard Leo talk about his necklace that he got for his ex-girlfriend. Can I do like some sort of arcana check on this thing? Make sure it's not going to murderize me.
That or does Carolina could just tell you what it is.
It's a necklace.
Would she?
But I don't know that I would know. I don't know.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. Whoever wants to look at it, you can make an arcana check.
Do you want to hand it to Bastion?
About to say.
Sure. I hand the potentially murderizing necklace to Bastion.
Okay, I'd like to make an arcana check.
Okay.
Okay, 19.
Yeah,
The necklace of prayer beads with bless, cure wounds, greater restoration, lesser restoration, minor ally,
Does it?
walk, and branding. Yeah, branding smite.
I'm certain it doesn't. I wouldn't give you something with a 9th level spell. Hold on.
It only goes up to 6. That's 6th level spells.
Okay.
Only 6th level spell.
Hold on.
Those are stored inside of it? We have to make sure Leo never finds out.
There's six
It's,
charges.
This one has wind walk.
Is that what that is?
Yeah.
So it's
I'll just repeat that back.
Yeah, it's got wind walk, and it has... Currently, it has 3 beads on it. And they regenerate. Yeah, so you can cast wind walk as a bonus action. Basically 3 times a day.
neat. I'm gonna just like say, cool. I have do you want a dragon liver? I feel like I should give you something.
No.
Okay, I'll save that for later.
The wind.
I also pull out some of the star sugar I have. Like, do you want some of this?
Jeez.
Yes.
Here, I have a ton
God.
of drugs. I stole a ton of drugs, remember? Merculians, we're fine with that. I don't have to police it.
Yeah, Merculians are drug
Legalize it, bro.
enthusiasts.
Legalize it. And I'm just going to go and start to read my book if I think I have enough time for the day.
Yeah.
So I can get my second day in.
You'll be able
I
to.
also have many explosives that I'm just gonna pull out, like, just keep pulling out grenades.
Yeah, we have a
Put
bunch
those
of
back
those.
inside yourself.
The Woodward boy goes, wow! I don't know, I'll ask around to see if anybody knows anything about radiation.
That would be appreciated.
I'm
Thank
sure
you.
Miss Katrina will think of something to help you.
Well,
She
we
just
all
figured
die
out how to fix
horribly.
the myconid thing. They had like a parasitic fungus, like they're made of fungus. But there was like a bad fungus. And so she's been fixing all of them. Still can't figure out the curse though. Oh well, I'll see you later. And he runs away on his stumpy little log legs.
I am so happy that I'm a Merculian now, because if I was like that as a Tyrion, oh my god, I would have killed me myself right now, right? This.
Yeah, hold on. Where'd it go?
And I have my own star sugar. I don't need your star sugar.
Are you gonna take some, or are you just gonna have it?
Never get high on your own supply. Everyone knows that.
I don't know that. I don't know what you're talking about.
And Pale just leans back like, you definitely didn't grow up in Cracklin.
Okay.
I didn't. I grew up in Stonestown.
Fair
Or
enough.
Donville or whatever it is. I forgot what it is.
It's Donsville.
I'm just gonna take a little bit of the star sugar and rub it on my gums to feel better.
Okay.
I'm sick. Leave me alone.
Yeah.
I think I lost my religion too, Pale.
So Pale, you take some star sugar?
Just a little bit on my gums.
Make me a con save.
I figured
Ever get
I'd have it.
A 15.
I'm gonna take some too.
You're gonna take some too? Make me a con
yeah.
save.
Yeah, it's got to make me feel better than this.
Mm-hmm.
Nope, 4.
Ooh.
Jesus!
Oh, no.
Oh God! Okay. All right.
Ashton's gonna think about what it's like to do drugs.
Okay. Can you take healing potions? Like,
Me?
there's got to be some organic part of yourself that you could just like pour something on.
Yeah, so okay, I want to be honest, I haven't fully hashed out what Bastion looks like under it because I've never planned on. I mean, you can't steal his armor, and the
Yeah.
only reason that it ever happens is when he takes it off, and that doesn't ever happen either. Yes, there are organics that I will flesh out after this session.
Okay, you could technically take drugs.
Pieces of meat underneath.
I mean, honestly, I don't think I could unless I'm going to put it in my heart. And I think that if you put cocaine in your heart, it kills you.
Oh, with that attitude.
Okay.
That's just, I've never done drugs before, but if I had done drugs, I think that if I were to inject them into my heart, they would kill me.
Then explain adrenaline when people are going
You just gotta-
shock. It's good for you.
You gotta put them like in your fucking like coolant chamber or something.
Oh my god.
Yeah, let me put it in my coolant chamber that just makes sure I don't fucking rot.
Okay, so Carolina, you get the most intense rush of your fucking life.
Let's fight.
Your strength, constitution, AC, and dex saves are increased by 4, and then your intelligence, wisdom, and dex for anything other than saves in AC and charisma go down by 4. Your hit points are doubled for 30 seconds, and you permanently lose 2 HP.
No,
Oh my god.
just got those HP.
Yes. And you have 3 addiction points. Because this is the craziest drug in the game, and so the amount of addiction points you have is your con mod plus 10. And you can, like, if you reach 0, you're, like, hardcore addicted to that drug. And it'll fuck you up afterwards.
The three addiction points.
Yes. But you just took Jet from Fallout. You just go fucking nuts a little bit. And then Pale, since you just put a little bit on, you also get a crazy rush. And you get all those boosts, but not as much. You don't lose any hit points, but yeah, both of you are really jittery. The whole world is in, like, laser focus. Everything that's not, like, your point of vision is blurry. And you're twitching uncontrollably. But it's the best feeling you've ever had in your fucking life. You're unstoppable. You could kill God right now.
Skull King? Let's go.
Pelor.
I'll make skull candy out of them.
I'm gonna fight Pelor. I'm gonna stop the sun, and then Tyr will love me again because he'll die. Is anyone else's blood really loud right now?
Yeah.
I do not
Yeah,
have
where's the
blood.
Skull King at?
Let's go fight the Skull King. Oh my god.
I believe we should wait until Carolina stops vomiting.
I don't know why we're not fighting
Carolina.
the Skull King right now.
Carolina's on the roof.
Just fucking screaming.
Carolina's on the roof looking for the Skull King right now.
Okay.
Hale is still currently in his undercalls outside waiting to hear from Carolina.
You're just in your underwear.
Oh no.
I took my
Let's
arm
fight.
off.
Let's fight God.
I'd like to go wrangle my friends.
Yeah, you've just done like meth, coke, and PCP all at once. Like,
Yeah.
Carolina is now cleaning the inside of the room that we were in.
yeah, scraping the moss off the wall.
The moss is coming. The moss is coming, Carolina. The moss is coming.
You're right, it is coming. I've seen it over there. Let's go get it.
I wonder if the moss is made out of the maw.
Dude.
All right, Bastion, make me a perception check.
But they're fucking zoinked out of their goddamn minds. Natural 20.
Nice.
She's gonna put us like on the little like kid leashes.
Yeah, get you guys fucking baby strollers.
While your friends are having the time of their lives, you feel from inside of your bag of holding It's as though someone's knocking on a door
What the
It's my
fuck?
from the inside.
I'm gonna peer inside.
It's that figure of light that you kidnapped, who's like kind of in the back of whatever space the bag of holding is, kind of like shivering.
Oh right. I'm gonna take him out. Hello.
Yeah, and they light up the whole shack. And by the way, Pale and Carolina, this is wild. Like,
Wait, I'm gonna just roll like a basic intelligence. Let me just see how I want to react to this.
yeah, -4 by the way.
Yep. Oh my god. It's Pelor. I'm gonna start.
No.
I'm gonna run to Bastion. Is that Pelor? Do we have to fight Pelor? Is that Pelor? I'll fight
No,
Pelor.
this is a spirit we rescued from Pelor's dungeon.
That's the spirit we fought. I draw my great axe and I produce my echo. We are ready to fight.
I do not think they want to fight. Looking over at the spirit.
Yeah, as soon as they're out of the bag of holding, they go into a corner and just like shudder. Where are we?
We are in the Silent Swamp.
Where's that?
You're the sun, don't you know?
What's a swamp?
It is a type of landmass, commonly predominantly associated with marshy lands.
Did you kill the doctor?
Yes. Brutally.
Nah, I got away.
He got away?
No, try.
No.
No? Make a deception
No.
check.
Wait, what?
No,
The doctor did get away. He was when he ran up the stairs.
Oh, shit. Then I... Cut that.
Okay.
Rewind.
Yes.
What are we... You... I don't know what to do now.
You could come with us.
Where are you going?
Just like the Skull Lord.
We're
Is
gonna
that...
fight Pelor.
He said he was gonna make us fight. That he was gonna get more of us.
You do not have to fight.
Well, I don't want to. I don't belong here.
Who are
And like they look at their hands and they're like, I don't know who I am. The others of us in the jars, he'd use them to make his spells stronger. He called it a sliver, and like he put slivers in those people to make them stronger. He'd rant about it all the time. I'm the first one to have a body, and he showed me off to a lot of people, but I don't remember who they were. And he said that when there's fighting, there's going to be thousands of us, and he didn't say what we were going to fight, but there's not enough people to fight, and that's why he had to get us. But it's just, I'm just not supposed to be here. And they kind of like look at their hands, and they're like, I don't know.
I just like go over and try and like pat them on the shoulder. Am I able to like touch?
I'm gonna make my first religion check ever.
Okay.
That's terrifying.
Hey Gond, what the fuck? How do I console this thing?
The creator of all the universe. Dude, the fuck?
It's gonna be a 9.
No. Sorry.
This is the same shit that almost got
It's
us
alright,
killed.
Dad. It's alright, Dad. You're busy. I get it.
Father of mine.
Already knows his lines.
Oh God, because he did.
Community. Jesus. But yeah, I'm just gonna like. Am I able to? Like, are they corporeal?
Yeah, like
I
they're
put a consoling hand.
Yeah, like your hand goes through like an inch or two of light, but there is like, eventually it gets to where it's like solid enough so there's like a physical form there.
I sit down next to them, pat their shoulder, and say, "Hey, it's okay. Do you want some star sugar?"
What's sugar?
God, do you have any memories before you were like this?
I wasn't anything before.
But what do you
I don't know
want
where
to
I was, but it was all like me. It was all like they look at their hands like light and everything.
Does that sound like something?
Yeah,
like
everybody make me history checks or religion checks.
History.
I am scared of what this is if I'm right for what I'm
Gonna
guessing.
be a history check for me.
Okay.
It's
God
history
damn
or
it.
what?
Jesus.
Wait, it's history
Natural
or what?
1 is for your religion.
I got a 16 then.
Okay.
Is this going to be like a piece of Pelor?
I'm not telling any of you what it is because you don't know.
Carolina doesn't
Dad doesn't
care.
want to talk to me, and now I can't fucking figure out this thing that I don't even know.
That's just my daily life.
Yeah. Especially the dad not wanting to talk to me part. Oh, fuck. Jeez.
There's just so much. Like I don't know what anything is.
It appears as if you are disorientated.
What does that mean?
It means you are confused.
Yeah, probably.
I'm going to try cast... I'm going to say to them, I'm going to cast a spell on you, which means I'm going to use power from somewhere else to try and help you, okay?
Please don't hurt me.
I don't think I could even if I wanted to, and I don't want to.
I will not allow him.
Yeah, he'll hurt me if I try and hurt you, and then it's a cycle of violence, and that leads to therapy generation later, so...
The stuff
It
that
would not
Wizard
be a
made me
cycle.
do.
I'm just going to cast Lesser Restoration on the little soul being thing.
It doesn't do much. They seem to calm down a little bit, but they are still there.
And here I expect it to be like, oh yeah, it's Lorfear. No, that'd be dark. But yeah, I'm just gonna, hey, you're okay, you're safe, you're among... I kind of look at the other two, like the compatriots.
Yeah, Carolina, you're still like, yeah.
I'm sparring with my echo.
Okay. Did I even write down how much this
Oh,
fucking
shit.
lasts?
What kind of shadow clone jutsu?
Yeah. Yeah.
Got all this energy, and there's so much room in here for
Just
activity.
imagining like
could, like-
Carolina doing the Naruto run.
Just chop down a fucking tree with one swing.
She does that.
Sasuke! Weren't you gonna break our bond?
I represent Uchiha, most awesome of ninja, poor master ninja.
God, what is Amaterasu?
My God, I'm just... This is like art. It's like pottery. Fits together so beautifully.
Okay, everybody make me another perception check, except Carolina, I guess.
Oh God, is the child gonna kill us? Ooh.
I'd actually really like to see Carolina make the perception
Okay,
check.
go ahead, Carolina.
It's just out of the sheer curiosity of he notices it before the rest of us do.
Perception?
Yeah,
Do I have disadvantage on that?
you have -4.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
So it's just a straight roll for me then. 12.
Okay,
Mine is a 19.
a 19.
I have a 0. Actually, I have a -2.
Yeah, through the
Oh my
through the
God.
through the open door, Bastion, you see that Katrina is walking over here.
My skin's falling off from the ceiling.
I'm gonna wave.
She looks at Carolina, who's high off her ass, and then Pale, who's a little jittery, and then you, and then she looks at, or I guess she sees the glowing being made of light in front of you, and she goes, "What? Who is this? Did somebody have
It is-
disappearing disease?"
No, it is something that we stole from the Pelor dungeon. It did not want to fight, so I put it in my bag.
I'm gonna have her. I'm gonna make a check for her real quick.
We should name him something.
Night bright.
What about light?
What about Yagami?
God,
Says-
I was about to fucking
Yagami.
motherfucker.
It's canon now. Their name is Yagami.
Oh God.
I'm down. I'm so down.
Let me write that
Hey,
down.
who's the big bad evil guy? Ends up, it's the guy that we named after the mass murderer.
Technically,
fair-
technically, it doesn't have a gender yet, but
I mean, hey,
Murder's a
it's
gender.
2020. It's 2022.
okay. Katrina looks at the glowing being and she says, "What? What? The Pelor dungeon?
Yes.
What?
Yes.
You know what this fucking is, don't you?
No.
It's a stolen soul. They snatched
Oh.
that shit out of heaven.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Well, it's here now.
Oh, like she like puts a hand to her mouth, like eyes open wide, like
which heaven though? What if they're like which god? Can you tell? Like, does that like a taste?
no,
If I lick it, will it tell me which god?
no, like before they're born. So this
Oh.
person's not. It's gonna be a stillbirth when this person's supposed to be born.
That's
And-
unfortunate.
This is not supposed to happen.
I just
We did not steal it.
No,
Body and then it'll come back to life.
you would not have the power to do this.
We could if we tried.
Holy. This is gonna fuck up the fucking
There were
space
apparently a lot
time.
of them.
Like the butterfly
That's not gonna
effect of
last
this
long
person
anyway.
not being here.
Don't worry. Space. It's gonna end soon anyway. If you read the Father Michael's.
I know what Ash says.
No,
There's gonna be a world-ending event every year, according to that guy. Whatever.
Yes. Gon told us.
Yeah,
Gond?
Yes.
that's his dad.
Yes.
Katrina like looks down at the soul. She's like, "This has happened once, and it almost did cause the apocalypse for real. Because the person that got stolen was supposed to be a champion of a god later, and so when they weren't born, they couldn't stop a disaster. Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, no god's gonna fuck with this. By the way,
Yeah.
shit. Like there's a
Whoa.
queue. There's like a line, like a funnel of who's gonna be born next. Fuck.
What if we just track down and then shove the soul into the baby?
I mean, sure, but there's 35 million people on this planet, and
Well, there's probably going to be a lot
all
less
of
soon.
all of eternity until the heat death of the fucking universe.
That might not be too long, considering that like a new god's probably going to be born soon anyway.
Are you... She's gonna make an insight check to see if you're fucking crazy. She looks at you, she's like, "You're not... That's not just some... I mean, you guys are on drugs, I can totally tell.
I
But
am not.
I feel judged.
I'm staring at the little flames between my fingers, and I'm just distracted with that now.
listen,
No,
when I met
I'm
Ash,
not
I was
lying.
doing crazy stuff. But, okay, you, I believe. But
Yes.
she like goes like puts down like on a knee and like touches the Yagami. It's like, this hurts, right? And like Yagami's like, if they could cry, they would. It's like, okay. Hold on. And she goes and gets she comes back with a jar, but you can tell that it's not just a jar. And she opens it, and inside is like this golden glittery dust that glows a little bit. And she says, "This is dust of the plains. If you get in the jar, it won't hurt as bad." And so Yagami's like, "Okay," and jumps in the jar. And Katrina closes it and then gives that shit right back to you, Bastion, and is like, "I don't know how to fuck with that. I am 600 years old, and I don't know what the fuck to do about that. That's... Man,
I'm older, and I also do not know.
You're older?
Yes.
How old are you?"
Do I know the exact age of how old I am?
No.
I do not know.
Oh my god.
No, Gond, not God. That's like general. He's from the one with the Gond.
Yes, Gond made me.
Yeah.
He said so himself.
I mean, technically
Seems pretty
Gond made
obvious.
everyone, but...
I was one of the first.
My mom and dad made me.
She looks at you when you
her.
say I was one of the first, Bastion. She goes, "That's fucking terrifying." Says,
No.
it's... Jean had said that her dad was running with some crazy people. Some weirdos who weren't Merculians. I assume she meant you guys.
Most
Who are you
likely.
calling a weirdo?
Get sober and then come back to me.
I like to imagine that Carolina said that to a wall.
Hale's currently watching Carolina and trying to produce his own echo.
Oh my god.
It's like focusing really hard on making another Pale.
I can't imagine being fucking the lady talking to us and just like, here's this robot being like, "I'm the son of the creator of the universe. I was one of the first beings alive." And then it's fucking someone shadowboxing with like some ethereal version of themselves and yelling at a wall. And it's just some fucking guy on fire.
And meanwhile, a soul that was stolen from heaven that's gonna fuck up everything.
Yeah. Meanwhile,
Everything?
a
Everything.
fucking soul stolen right out of heaven.
Katrina, by the way, just so you don't get freaked out, just want to be honest with you.
Do you have something else to say?
Yagami did say that there were like 1,000. Oh, by the way, and just get off the table. Just get off the table. The Pelorians are doing like the sun soul bleaching thing again. So like thousands of souls, and they're back to stealing other people's souls, just so you know.
Yeah, there's
That is
thing.
correct.
She is mouth open, mouth agape, frozen in place, just kind of 1,000-yard stare, kind of looking at whatever Carolina's looking at. And yeah, and she says, "Well, Ash was right then. For once. We can tell him that when he wakes up, I guess."
Nah, that'll be a while.
Yeah.
I'm ready to fight something. What kind of mission you got? I know you got something.
We were tasked to fight the Skull Lord.
Oh,
Yeah.
Walking Shoe came over here.
Yes.
No. Walking Shoe never came over here.
Who's walking show?
The little tree.
No, he doesn't exist.
No, that's what Ash actually calls his. Well, she.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I do not think that is correct. However, I do not know Ash well enough.
Yeah, he's got to watch out for splinters.
That is terrifying.
She says, "Well, I also have news about Ash. He's not conscious in the human part of him, but the plant parts of him we can communicate with via speak with plants. So that's a start. The only problem is that he's horribly traumatized. Gilbert's still in a coma, but
Yeah, and just an offer. Once I'm sober, what if I just kill Gilbert and bring him back? Will that fix him?
no.
Okay, instead of just like the regular one, but if I just like really kill him
Yes.
or revivify him?
He's 240 years old.
That's young for an elf.
It is.
Yeah, it sounds like they're effectively immortal.
Yeah, so
We are.
If I just kill him for a little bit.
I'm 242.
You're
I do
200.
not know the exact age of how old I am.
That's terrifying, Mr. Bastion.
Yeah, I'm like
Just Bastion.
29.
And then
Yeah, I'm 242. Same Z's.
you're 200?
Yeah.
How? You're a human.
Don't judge me.
Okay. She's like, I shouldn't have even asked.
That is the best response. Don't judge me.
I also have a ghost as a battle buddy.
While that is weird, it is not the weirdest thing I've ever seen.
And then how do you know I'm not 240 years old?
Sure. Sure. Well, I'll put my finger on the old druid phone, the pulse of the tree or whatever. First radiation sickness, and then now Pelor's stealing souls.
That is correct.
Again,
You know, I'll help,
and even
you know,
worse than the first time. What?
I go over and reach in my bag. You know, I'll take the edge off.
What?
Some meat jello.
Get that shit.
It's only like 6 months old. It's preserved. Like mostly dry now, just kind of like a crust of over it.
Hey, Phil, I got a question for you. You know how I can make my echo?
No.
Can you make a flame copy of yourself?
I don't know. I'm gonna make sure that I'm outside, and I'm just gonna cast. What would be something really stupid to do?
Banishment.
No.
Just banish
We're in a
yourself to the
forest.
Shadow Realm.
I'm
We're in
gonna
the forest. Anything with fire.
I'm gonna cast. God, well, I'm just looking through all my spells. Like, what would be the stupidest one to do? Would there potentially be any bodies around?
Like dead ones?
Yeah.
Closest thing to a dead body is Ash, and he was buried about 50 feet away at the base of Katrina's treehouse.
Nope, not gonna do that to that. I'm just gonna cast Spiritual Weapon at 5th level, just trying to make like a human visage of death as a weapon. Like,
Make a wisdom
It's a-
save.
oh god. My whiz is a +6. That's a 16.
Yeah, but you're on Star Sugar, but you're not as high as
Oh.
Carolina, so just say -2.
So it's a 14.
Okay. You make a large column of purple fire that is human-sized, but it does not look humanoid.
That's a person, right? I think I see one in the flames.
I see
Oh
it.
god, did I set Katrina on fire? Katrina.
It's a swamp. Everything's. I'd say Wakenshu has been hiding in a tree, being that he is a tree and has very good camouflage. And he says, "Wow!"
Oh my god, it's Leo's son. It's back.
Who's Leo?
He's the. Oh my god, he's gone. Bastion, was Leo real?
Yes.
I just don't know which one is the real Leo.
Oh my god. Maybe he was that dwarf we killed.
No,
Maybe.
Leo was a human. Half elf. That's elf, right?
Yeah, half
Yeah.
Yeah, half elf. Leo was a half elf.
Yeah, but he changed his appearance so many times. I don't know which one was the real Leo.
I think Jack Wild. Jim Wild.
Jim Wild.
Yeah, Katrina.
Where's Greg?
A few thousand souls and several thousand people tortured and their souls yanked away. Don't worry. I'm sure that Pelor is fine. I'm sure everyone on that council is totally chill. I'm sure Tyr left me because it was fine, you know?
What the fuck is he planning? What the fuck would he need that for?
They were using the souls to power their spells.
Yeah.
And why'd they have one just
ooh, maybe they're trying to fight the mob, but they're actually going to cause it by trying to fight it. It's like that whole, like, bootstrap thing.
A terrifying possibility, but one I'll pass on.
Katrina, I'm sure it's going to be fine. You're just overreacting. A few thousand people not being born and throwing off the entire planned events of the universe, and then people's souls being ripped out of their bodies and forcibly converted. Oh.
Yeah, Pale. That's a huge fucking problem.
Ooh.
Fuck! Carolina, make a perception check to try to find Gray. The comic relief
14.
of doing drugs. A 14.
As we're
And then
doing,
it's
like,
minus
the
4.
darkest.
So it's
No, that is the -4.
Oh, okay. You see a squirrel.
I'm gonna catch it.
Okay. Carolina's gotta go climb a giant tree.
I don't have to climb.
Okay, yeah.
Although I might actually climb.
But, yeah, and the wood woad, walking shoe. He's like, wait, Pelor's the one nobody likes, right?
Yes.
Wow. I'm gonna go home now. I've stayed too long. This is scary.
Plus
I'll
4
save
to
that.
athletic.
Make me roll me an attack.
Plus 4 to athletics, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
or plus 4 to anything strength.
Oh, I'm just trying to catch him. I'm not trying to kill it. I'm gonna climb the tree now.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me an attack anyway, but just unarmed.
Unarmed attack.
Mm-hmm.
Still +8. Is that +4 too?
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit. 20.
Okay. And now make me a wisdom save. Or actually, an animal handling check. Never get to use those.
Nope. That's a -4, so 3.
You catch this squirrel, and you crush it in your fist.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
Now make me a medicine check.
Oh shit, that's wisdom too. That's another -4.
Mm-hmm.
-1.
You think it's still alive that you've caught Gray.
Wake up, Gray. Ow. I figured the spell out the tree. Shit.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I dropped on the shit.
Katrina's gonna go talk to her people and spread the news that if the Maw is in the apocalypse, this is about to be.
Like, bye, Kit Kat Katrina. She seemed nice.
Oh, I
Anyway,
forgot, she's supposed to be
cats-
British. Shit. Oh well, whatever.
I just cast a lesser restoration myself. Oh, God.
Yeah, you're
I'll
sober.
deal with that. So
I'm
anyway,
gonna
hey. Bastion,
I'm
can
gonna
you-
teleport back to Pale.
And show him your
was
dead,
gonna-
crushed squirrel.
I was
Pale,
gonna-
look, I found Gray.
Wow,
I think
here,
we
here,
need to-
here, let me hold him for a second, okay? I'll send him to go get Leo, alright? I'm just gonna take the squirrel, put it in my bag of holding, and then cast lesser restoration on Carolina.
Okay. And roll me a... Are you there, Derry?
I'm back to throwing up.
Yeah, make me another con save.
Me, Carolina, are both.
Oh, just Carolina.
13.
A 13, okay. You gain 1 of your hit points back. I realize losing 2 is a little mean. I'll just say it's 1. Because doing Star Sugar can just kill a normal person, so...
I'm just gonna turn over to Bash and say, hey, so I know your dad didn't answer you then, but do you think he can just, like, make another universe like this one, then we can pop over to that one and leave this one and kind of, die?
Do not know.
I feel like that would solve a lot of problems, We just let this one get devoured by the Maw, and we just live out our lives in a separate version.
I imagine creating the universe required a lot of work and energy.
Yeah, but I mean...
I do not know
what's
if he
the
would be
end?
wanting to do another one.
Yeah. But think about how lucrative it would be if it was a world without magic, and then we can go and create a story based off of our lives and sell it. We can use crazy fake names like Gary, and we could call you Gygax. But I guess.
Okay. Make me another perception check, everybody.
Oh yeah, I started bringing up copyrighted names, and suddenly we have to do checks.
10.
15.
Okay.
And we've all been smiting.
9.
Yeah, Carolina, you see as you are slam dunked back into being sober, kind of nauseous anyway, and not just because you have radiation poisoning, but just like, you know, the whole world goes white for a second and then you're back to normal. But in that moment of clarity, you see a familiar face pop out from, like, the trail behind Katrina's treehouse. It's the red-haired courier, and
This
he
poor
has
child.
a letter for you. Says, y'all sure do travel a lot. Here you go.
Not as much as you do.
Wait,
well, that's...
where are we?
Fucking east of Golgari.
Where the
All
hell
right.
is Golgari?
Thanks, dude. When I open the letter, don't go nowhere. I don't know if I've got to write one.
Oh, okay. Let me go find the
I'm
right map.
gonna hop on my sending stone and ring up fucking what's his face.
King Henry.
King Henry,
You guys are like right here.
I can't see it.
Right.
Right where?
Bottom right of the map.
Bottom right.
Bottom right.
Oh, of course. The side that I'm not looking at.
Yep. While they're all talking to different people, I'm just gonna go and reach out to Gorthal and just say, "Hey, man, I'm in a swamp. Hope you're doing well. Everything's horrible. By the way, they've been stealing souls.
Stealing souls?
Stealing souls, you know, from heaven before they're born. We have one here. We named it Yagami.
Who's they?
Pelorians. It's been a few thousand. Bye."
The line goes dead, and he calls you back, and he says, "Do you have proof?"
We got one of the souls. I told you. We named it Yagami.
Where are you?
Shh, I'm sorry. I can't. Shh.
He says, "Pale, look, I'm trying. I'm doing appeals. I've been praying every hour. The fucking city's falling apart."
You know, maybe it wouldn't have been if you listened to them. And I'm in the silent swamp. All right, I gotta go, Gorvy. I'm slowly dying and running away. Bye. Sorry if I got it. So,
He doesn't know where the Silent Swamp is. Alright. Cool. And then, Carolina, your cool letter. I hope you don't mind. I made your parents extremely, extremely southern. Just because...
That's fine.
Okay. Dear Carolina, your old ma and pa ain't never been so proud. We done heard that the revolution went south and a bunch of militia folks got arrested or killed. We knew it could happen but held on hope the longer we went without hearing from you. And Shunitaya have mercy. We didn't expect to learn about you the way we did, but it sure was exciting when we did find out. Some wizards from the big city came and started asking about you. We didn't tell them nothing about the militia, of course. Said you went to the festival just as a tourist, and that was the last we heard of you. Being so worried about you in the first place helped us sell that part and cover up why we were so happy when they told us why they were there. They called us liars, of course, and hollered so much thought they might faint, but when they said that you were where you were going and that they were looking for you and that you were with the big man himself, I like to screamed and giggled like a baby. Your pa couldn't stop laughing until they left. We're so proud of you, baby. You're going to be famous when this is all over. The minute those human wizards left, your pa and I ran over to that brothel in town so fast we like to had dust behind us and rounded up that Vivianite lady. She said she wasn't a priest, but we made her help us pray to that goddess you got to thank her for watching over you. Personally protecting the big man, getting all the way to Thunderscrim of all the wild places, and meeting with a king? Never would have thought our girls would have ended up where they are. Slaves to farmers, all the way to shaking hands with the most powerful people in Acadia. I still can't believe it. Just amazing, baby. Amazing. And by the way, your pa thinks they're watching the house, so don't come home no time soon. Don't you be worrying about us neither. We think those robe-tied asses are too chicken shit to try anything in town. they ain't got no more blue shields in, other than just watching. Anyways, we get tickled every time we think about you. You gonna have to tell us every bit of it when you come home. Love, Ma and Pa.
Parents are the best. I'm going. I'm going to write a letter back to them. I'm not gonna say a whole lot, but just to let them know. Yep, I'm doing great. I'm a little sick right now, and but I still plan on doing great. Great things, and I will tell you more whenever I get home. And I'm never worried about you. You guys always know how to adapt and overcome.
Cool. And by the way, this letter is dated for about the same time you left Thunderscram for Golgari, so it was written about 3 weeks to a month ago.
Yeah, so they don't know about Dallas.
No. News travels slow back east.
You're trying to say something about the East Coast? You're right.
Yeah, absolutely.
The East and Macadia, all right? The only thing over there is Stone Garden. So that's been the buzz over in Donstown, Dunstone, and Donsville. Is that half of their folks were fighting in the Revolution. The silliest place I've named in this universe, there is, in fact, a town named Flavortown.
That's fucking sick as hell.
We have to go and find their best diners, drive-ins, and dives.
And
Dungeons and Dragons.
And drive-ins and dives.
No, you don't understand. We have to go.
Yeah, Guy Fieri is not their mayor, but he is, however, their champion, their hero.
Obviously. As he deserves.
Is there any other way to be?
He's a man with white hair and wreathed in flame. Eyes in the back of his head.
And a spatula for a weapon.
Yes.
I'd like to change gods again.
He's not a god, he's just a local folk hero.
You don't tell him that.
I'd like to become a warlock.
Yeah, Bastion's class swapping. Friendship ended with Gond. Guy Fieri's my new best friend.
It's like that handshake thing.
Yeah.
It's in the...
Hey, dude. Arc of them. They're friends again. He's friends with both of them.
Good for him. Good for them. Good for all of them.
Yeah. If they can work through their problems, we can work through ours.
And we can just let this work go.
My whole deal to not let that happen.
I don't know about you guys, but I pray to the Phoenix God, who will always rise again.
Speaking of her, make a religion check.
8.
All right, do another one.
I need to reset this thing. Okay, I'm rolling this on the...
Sure, like 20d20.
I'm rolling this on the damn... yeah, I'll do that.
Shit! Alright.
8. It's the same number. 8.
Okay. Yeah.
That's even worse. Alright, D&D and Beyond is doing it too. I rolled a 3.
Guy Fieri was in Homestuck?
No.
We're not going into it.
Look.
You're asking for a lot.
Mm-hmm. Okay. But now that we're all sober, you can easily see...
You guys are sober?
Jean... Jean takes out a bucket of water, or a bucket, and she goes and fills it from, like, a puddle in the... Like, where the... Because, like, the tree house is on, like, a rise. It's not, like, in the water. They have, like, kind of like a yard of just, like, moss or whatever. And then Jean goes out and fills a bucket with water, and then just kind of unceremoniously dumps it on top of Ash, where he's buried.
Oh.
Like, with his head sticking out. And they've put, like, a pillow, like, just on the dirt under his head.
This is base as hell. I'd like to... So, Rune's still dead, but when he comes back, can I change his form to look like an Olm?
Sure, what is that?
It's this thing.
Oh, yeah. Sure.
It looks like a much, like, scarier version of the,
Here's a full body. Also, no, I'm joking. I don't want Rune to look like that. That shit's scary.
I was about to say, yikes.
Can we make Rune a tapeworm?
It's a
Oh.
basilisk with legs.
Yeah, Rune being a tapeworm would be base.
You just have him inside you always?
Yeah, so he's always a part of me. He just peeks out from like a hole in my body and Eldritch Blast.
You'll always be a part of me.
Especially because you're wrapped in my internal guts.
It's I'm gonna send you a picture of my favorite fish.
That's concerning.
They're called dragonfish.
So not the Huma Huma Nuka Nuka Apawa'a.
I don't know what that
The
is.
state fish. It's the state fish of Hawaii.
That is an actual fish by the BT dubs.
Yeah.
I think everybody should reset their roll 20.
Why does it look like that? Looks like a snake got fins.
It is. They can grow to be like 2 feet long.
That's fucking no.
It's adorable.
No.
It's half eel.
Yeah, it's about to be in half.
It's delicious.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, that's a gun emoji if I've ever seen one.
They're really like close up. They're really fucking ugly.
Wow, rude.
Another side note: have you seen that guy who hunts lionfish with a Glock?
No.
Because lionfish are invasive, so like you can hunt them, and then Florida will pay you because they're like killing all the fish in the Florida Keys.
Yeah.
And so it's like they're poisonous. Like you can die if they get you. And so this guy just like he gets a Glock, which is like one of the guns that can fire underwater, and he just fucking shoots lionfish.
That's base as fuck. I'd go dynamite hunting.
Oh, blast fishing?
Yeah. Dwarf fishing.
Yeah, I'd do that, but just with a giant electromagnet. Just zap it. There you go. Now they're fried.
Yeah, that's base. That's base as hell.
Boy, howdy, if that ain't just the least cringe thing I've ever seen.
What in the goddamn?
What is? I just want to know what a JPEG is.
Well, I look like I know what a JPEG is. I just want a picture of a goddamn hot dog.
Well, we have that picture of a hot dog.
That's fucking base as hell. Extreme Outdoorsman introduces invasive lionfish to a Glock 17.
And here's... Yeah.
Also, I'm probably popping off soon because I didn't realize what time it was.
No,
So
it's
I'm an
fine.
hour ahead.
That's fine.
Yeah, I should probably.
I have another friend of mine in Pennsylvania, actually.
That's kind of cringe.
Yeah. It's a shit city from what I've heard.
Pennsylvania?
Mm-hmm.
Is a city? Yeah.
Yeah. I know what I said.
Pencil puppy is just the worst part of it because the problem is that not the Pennsylvania itself, but the people who think that they're in Pennsylvania try to act like they are. It's like,
is it like New Jersey?
Worse though, because in Pennsylvania there are actually hick parts. There are like legitimate hick parts in Pennsylvania.
Hell yeah, brother!
But then there are people who think that they're from there. It's like, dude, you're from Scranton or Harrisburg. You're not hick.
Isn't that place from The Office?
God, no, it's the place from the Harry Chapin song about bananas that led to an actual real-life crash and deaths because of bananas.
That's base as hell.
Hog.
I'm gonna make a...
Please.
I'll just copy and paste every time Ian says that's based as hell.
This is base as hell. You want like different cadences too?
Sure.
I have a friend of mine actually. He's making a rhythm game out of a bunch of our friends.
Nice.
Like voice recordings. Yeah, I'm currently recorded. All right,
Something
I'm probably
slammed
gonna.
against my trailer again.
Oh,
I have to go look and see what that
the skinwalkers.
Yeah, honestly. Okay, well, I'll see y'all later.
Alrighty, see you guys.
Alrighty.
Hey, it's your DM, Bailey Ford. I would like to thank our regular players, Charlotte, Matt, Darian, and Ian, Hip for our cover art, and Tabletop Audio for our background music. You can find us on Twitter at @Illithids, and thank you especially for listening.
This is base as hell. That's base as hell. That's fucking base as hell. That's base. That's base as hell. That's base as fuck. Being a tapeworm would be base. Base as hell. That's fucking sick as hell.
Boy, howdy, if that ain't just the least cringe thing I've ever seen.